Hello! This season 59, week 3. What's in this week? I don't remember, but... well, we're fighting CZSK. That's what I can see here. I'm using Galan on this node 1 Iron Man. Yep. And, I mean, this fight is gonna be gone in like 30 seconds. Not much that Iron Man does here, so... yeah, 1 Galan burst basically kills him. Fight's over. What happened this week? Did we go like 3-4-3? I think so. So like, I don't know. We need to lock in a little bit because we lost like 2 close wars. Well, we lost the close war to SSX, which definitely could have won. But I don't know. We're all monkeys. So yeah, this next fight is node 10, Ebony Maw. I just can't parry here. That's about it. The rest of the fight is kind of normal. I guess Dazzler is also nullify immune, so that's kind of chill. But like, I'm stupid and like, I just eat that last hit for some reason. Yeah, I'm recording this like 2 weeks after, so literally after the season ends, so I don't know what's happened, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't realize how annoying this falter is actually. So this fight's gonna get like super long. See, really nice there. He can't nullify anything, so that's cool. Yeah. And then this falter, man, is so annoying. It's been a minute and he's 30% down, which is not bad, but for Dazzler fight, it should be better. And I think I was gonna kill. Nope, I didn't kill. I actually just forgot that Maul misses the last hit because it's guaranteed, because I made it guaranteed. So I was supposed to actually like miss a couple of the timings. That's fun. I realized this and I'm like, oh my god. It's annoying now because that permanent like black tongue thing is on me, so he's gonna miss me like every 15 seconds. That's annoying. I mean, as long as I don't get hit or push him to SP2, I should be fine in this fight, so it's not a big deal. Just like punch him to death, which, you know, I happily do that, unlike that Photon that I did not punch to death. Anyways. Yeah, 3%, whatever. Next fight is this Korg here on 34? What if... yeah, that's a Korg. What? Nothing happens here. Like, oh, it's not 34. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm confusing myself with another war. This is 29, which you just TMP mod. You just, I don't know. You just get an Odin, and that's kind of a nothing fight. Good assignment, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the fight's kind of over. Well, just dance around for a little bit, take some specials. Don't get hit, which I don't think I get hit here, so let's chill. Intercept, try to, oh, never mind, I do get hit, I'm smart. Medium, light, Photon 2, fight's over. Next fight, 38 Red Skull. This is what I pathed Galan for. Super quick fight. You just get a regen boost, hit block, like 2 harvests, fight's over. So it's pretty chill. I parry somewhere, I think. There we go. And then I heavy somewhere, I think, right when I get the special one or something. Hit another armor. Hit that because there's no armors. There's 2 armors there, so do I go for harvest? Yes. And then I probably Oh, nope. I didn't even go for the armors. I just went for Harvest. That's 870. Does not kill. So just hit block a couple more times for Harvest. Do that. Hit a special one. Yeah, if I just hit a special one, heavy, special one. Oh, we're gonna chill. Yeah, I mean, you lose some health, but like, that's goes pretty fast. So, decent trade-off. I think that's the end of that war. We lost pretty bad. So, whatever, keep moving. This next war is against Chaos. For some reason, they banned Ironheart. I mean, for decent reason, I guess. They had node 15 Dust and also a node 49 Zola there or something. So, since Ironheart is banned, I'm gonna have to use Sunspot for that Dust, and so node 6 is this Nuke Fury. I took a little bit to do some counting. SB1's 3 hits. I think heavy attacks all 3 hits. So I'm just doing hits in a 5-hit interval. Yeah, so that it's easier to count. As I work my way up with 4 flare states to the special 2. I just, yeah. Oh, okay. I do that. I thought I was going in increments of 5, but I guess I was a little bit smarter than I actually think I am. Yeah, just step away. Yeah, the special 2 should kill. Make sure I do double medium so I don't run out of flare states before the special 2 hits. So, it's a fine fight. If I get hit though, that's when it goes sus. So I had an in-long just in case. But if he has a light ender and he's 5 out of 5 deep wounds, I'm so dead. Yeah, this fight's a little bit easier than the other one. I don't have to count hits. This one I just apply Incinerate and make sure my flare states don't run out. That's about it. Which it shouldn't. So, yeah, every time you apply Incinerate, no matter how much sand she has on you, it just gets removed. So I block one of those hits just to get one of my Incinerates back, and I hit in. Note how I had 3 sand, and then she went immune. So I was like, oh, the Incinerate applies first. But then this stupid bug happens where Sunspot can like make the opponent immune to like his own Incinerate for some reason. Like, I don't get that at all. So it triggers a sandstorm. I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever, I'll eat some damage, I guess. This is my only Sunspot fight anyways. So I realized my flare states, my charges are running out. Throw a heavy, special 2. Yeah, pretty chill. Okay. Here's another Galan fight. Iron Man Infinity War on Thorns. Not much really happens here. I just take a little bit of damage. It's like Red Skull. I just take some damage in exchange for like a super fast fight. Apparently had a Power Star 1 for some reason. Why? Oh, might have been for the next fight. I don't know. Okay, well, I was trying to get a little more armors out of him, but he doesn't want to give me any, so he just dies. Yeah, Incinerate's cooked. Oh, this next fight is Attuma. Why did I have a PS1? It might have been by mistake. Yeah, it might have been my mistake. Oh, I think it was by accident. I was like about to tap regen, but I tapped PS1. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll just use a potion in between fights. So yeah, this fight's chill enough. I like parry at the start to put his concussions on the timer, so that I take a little bit of thorns in the beginning, but I take less later. So, I mean, fight's kind of chill. Throw SB2 right at the end of Harvest. Incinerates kind of try to take him down, but doesn't do enough. And I'm trying to end the fight and then eat the special 2, which I was kind of worried because if it crit more, I mean, it might have been sketchy, but that was fine. Fight's over. Oh, I also had a 43 Bullseye fight that I just forgot to record, but it's pretty chill. Kushala wags, goated. Okay. What was that? Oh, versus Chaos, we won that. Yay. This next war is against 4 Loki. They have some of the most stacked defenses in kind of the whole Masters alliances, so yeah, I've got to lock in a little bit if you want to actually beat them, which, spoilers, they like kind of ran through our defense anyways, and we fumbled a lot, so nope, we did not win. Yeah. The first fight is against this Chavez, and she just randomly throws a heavy. That's fun, I guess. I did turn off low power, so that's chill, but this reverse controls, I still have to play around. It's alright, not too bad, but just think, like, any fumbles though, and I could be in trouble because a rank 4 Chavez hits kind of hard. And yeah, she likes to throw random heavies, so just make sure I don't mess up my reverse controls and fight's over. I'm just gonna turn on willpower again, and then I have 3 Mantis fights this war. This first one's against the No 13 Photon, kind of a nothing burger, especially if you keep your tranquilize up, which I don't do a good job of, as you can see. So yeah. Here comes my first special 2. Does good amounts. And yeah, just gonna dex this. Dance around a little bit. Get more of my mixed motions from the intercepts. And here I think I definitely threw him. Yeah, I threw my heavy a little too early. Should have waited for sleep, but I think I was like confounding the tranquilize timer with the sleep timer, so I was like, that got me messed up. I'm not the greatest at playing Mantis, so that's, yeah, it's not great, but we survived. It's not a big deal. This next fight is against 22 Void. This fight works only if you cross a bar of your power by blocking, or when you're not attacking, so that the tranquilize actually works, or else it does not work. Here I throw an Intimidate. Apparently he just likes to throw the special attack, so I'm trying to find a way to hit his block, which doesn't happen, so what I just gotta do is throw my SP2, which, since I have power backs, it triggered a debuff on me because you don't have tranquilize during a special 2. It's not the biggest deal, but I deal a little bit of damage. And here I'm just gonna stand there, wait out bats. I'm at 2 bars, so I'm just trying to get, yep, I'm trying to use the Intimidate to get more mixed emotions. Throw my SP2 here, and he's dead. Nope, he's not dead because the taunt came in again, and that ruins my damage a little bit. Yeah, I eat another debuff, but no big deal. I'm fine. I didn't trigger any severe debuffs since I had tranquilized up all the time, every single time he threw a special. Next we have 31 Dust. I brought in Shocker for synergy just because I felt like I needed a little bit more juice on this fight, which I don't think I did, but the ruptures also are affected by the physical vulnerabilities that you put on, so it's actually pretty nice to have. So yeah, here I'm trying to fish out some intercepts. I do get one there, do get another one. This Dust AI is pretty aggressive, so that's good for me. I get a lot of openings, and yeah, I think I put on invuln. The only risk for this fight is that, like, you just get smacked in the face a lot. One combo won't kill you, but if you somehow like get hit and then somehow eat a special 2 or something stupid, then you could die, definitely. But yeah, here I land my SP2, SP3 cycle into SP2, and that's way more than enough to overkill. So that's very chill. Yeah, my next fight is no 37 count Nefaria. I'm taking the Silk since there's regen and Mantis does not counter regen. Well enough anyways. So Silk was safer. I have taken node 46 Nefaria, so this is kind of just an easier version of that. Even still, the chakra synergy does kind of help a little bit with both despair and just a little bit more damage. So yeah, we're just baiting out SP2s, I think, until here, or nope. I have to wait until the roots. Yep. For this fight, you have to wait until the roots comes around, so that you apply it on the opponents, and then you special 3. And then from here, it's a very smooth solo. My next fight is node 40 Rintrah. Mixmaster, I don't get buffs, so the parry node, yeah, that applies to Soul Orb, does not matter. All I have to do is just knock down a bunch. Remember that Mixmaster exists, so medium, light, heavy, a lot, and then if he's in the corner, I can just combo. Do have to knock down just to get rid of the mystical charges. I missed my evade there, but the Silk evade saved me, which is nice. But yeah, this is just beefy Rintrah to kind of punch at and eventually kill. The power detonations do a bit of damage, but thankfully they weren't that bad. If this was like a more for real meta or a more for real tactic, then they would probably kill me if they did like a lot more damage. Which thankfully, the way they designed the tactic, it does not matter that much. So that's cool. Throw my SR2. He gets 10 charges, but not good. I have the slow, so no unstoppable. No evade either, so that's cool. And yeah, the rest of the fight kind of goes pretty smoothly if I remember correctly. Just a little bit of dancing around. This next fight though is what I pathed my Mantis for, which is node 44 high evo. Yeah, this fight, the idea of this fight is just to medium light, or I try to start with a light and then do a light medium light, but he dashes away, which gets me a little bit annoyed. But you're not actually supposed to trigger any of your debuffs, like your intimidates or infuriates. All you do is just hit him and let him build try to inflict debuffs on you, which then becomes mixed emotions, whatever it's called. So yeah, this is a mistake. I just go in. I think I panic a little bit. I'm like, I need to get this SP2 out of the way super fast, and I take this SP2 into block. The reverse controls messes me up here, and I have 11. I have the combo detonation on me about to expire. I know that's not going to kill me, but that's going to put me very low, and this is concerning. And because that's concerning, I panic again and I just throw the SP2 because I have it. There's definitely a lot of Mantis inexperience coming in, and that just clips me and I'm dead. Yeah, the AI was super unlucky towards the end, but at the same time, I was just not prepared for that fight as much as I should have been. Because going in, I didn't know if I was supposed to trigger my Infuriates to intercept, but of course that doesn't really work out. So yeah. Going in, I'm just gonna light medium, or medium light, be super patient so that nothing goes awfully wrong, and that I somehow got auto blocked. I still don't get that ability, like off the SP1. I don't know why he auto blocks, but I could think it doesn't parry, I guess. And I'm still pretty in control, so I'm just gonna medium light, heavy, charge it, full, SP2, you're dead. This should not have been a death. Definitely should not, especially if I like did my plant prep better, but yeah, that's the end of this week for me. I died again. Now I'm 45-2. Definitely should have been in 45-0, but that's how war goes, and hopefully I'll get more deaths next week. See you then.